Hey guys, Priscilla here, your Pampered Chef consultant, always here to help you save some time and money in the kitchen. What's for dinner tonight? I am making a Huli Huli Chicken. Huli Huli, it's kind of a Hawaiian recipe. I'm doing a little bit of change up though. It calls for sweet potato fries. I don't have any sweet potatoes in my house at the moment, so I'm just going to use regular potatoes to do those. And it should all come together pretty quickly. I'm going to be using my deluxe air fryer and oven and baking everything on the air fryer rack, and the chicken's going to be baked in our small oven baking pan. So time to get going. Prep a few things. We're going to actually use some canned pineapple for this. So first thing is to open that and use some of that juice for some of the sauce we're going to make. So first things first is to open our can of pineapple. And I still, even with the tabs, I always use the can opener because I don't want any sharp edges on my cans or my lids. So this still works with the cans that have those tabs. Did you hear that little click? It means it's done. I'm going to turn it counterclockwise to release it. Got that little bird beak to pull the lid off. And no sharp edges like I would have with the pop can tab. So let's go ahead and take the pineapple out of here. Put it in a bowl. Drain a little bit. And I may need just juice for something here, so I'm going to keep the juice in the can right now. These saute tongues are pretty good for this. Okay, we'll set that aside. So first thing we need is 3 tablespoons of ketchup. I've got that measured out in our little mini petite measure all cup. We're going to add a tablespoon of crunchy garlic crisp. Actually, I think we're going to do 2 tablespoons, a tablespoon of that. We're going to take 2 tablespoons of liquid aminos I'm going to use, and a 1/3 cup of brown sugar. 2 tablespoons. I use liquid aminos. It's gluten-free. Doesn't have all the preservatives that soy has. So this whole recipe is a gluten-free recipe. It's also budget-friendly. It's something I think I think the kids will love it. If you've got kids in your family, I think it's going to be a favorite. And we're going to take 2 tablespoons of this juice from the pineapple. Pour that in there. And mix this all together. We're going to add some ginger as well, fresh ginger. About an inch piece. Now, as you know, if you follow me, I always keep ginger in my freezer, so it's always handy. When I get down too small, I'll stick it in the food holder. Ginger adds some great flavor to any dish. It's always great with a lot of Asian dishes. It adds a little kick too, which is nice, but not much. I don't know if I need to do any more on that or not. Well, let's go ahead and put it in here just to show you how it works. Now let's go ahead and scrape the rest of that off. I've got back of a paring knife here. We'll use ginger is super fibrous, so that's why the grater really comes in handy. You can see the strings that are gathering here. Okay, so we're going to mix that all together, and we're going to reserve a quarter cup for a sauce that we'll serve with our potatoes. So I do have a prep bowl here. It actually does have a 1/4 cup measure on it, so I'm going to go ahead and pour that in. It's one of the reasons I did it in the silicone bowl, because it makes it nice for pouring. And we'll move on to the rest of our recipe. Before we do that, I need to add a tablespoon of cornstarch to the remainder of the sauce. This is going to be poured over the kitchen. You can do arrowroot, tapioca, whatever you like. And mix that until it's smooth. I tasted this, it's really good. That crunchy garlic crisp is an awesome. It's good on wings, it's good on a lot of different things. Okay. So I want to set the air fryer at 425 for 40 minutes. So I want to show you how I do that. I've canceled this out. Air fry, comes up 400 degrees, but I wanted it 425, so I push the temperature button. It allows me to change this to 425, and then I can push the button again and change this to 40 minutes. And that's preheating, and while that's preheating, we'll prep the rest of the ingredients. I have boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We're going to pour the sauce over top of this. And I could have done more, but I'm not cooking as many. You can do like 2 pounds of chicken. I don't have quite 2 pounds here for sure. Another 5 would have done it. So then we're going to go ahead and add our pineapple rings to this, and then we're going to do our potatoes. I'm going to put some on top. Oh, maybe even some between. If you like pineapple, this will be good. I'm going to use the veggie wedger to wedge these. Didn't go very straight, did I? So we're going to add a little bit of, I like to use the olive oil for the air fryer, just for the high smoke point. Just drizzle about a teaspoon on there. And we're going to sprinkle some more of that crunchy garlic crisp on there. Let's go ahead. And now the air fryer already says add food. Doesn't take long. So we're going to put this on the rack in the air fryer, and then we'll split the time. When it beeps halfway, I will switch the racks, rotate the food. If you want to add any other vegetables to that, you can. Bell peppers, zucchini, red onion, all those would go great with this for a little extra color. I'm going to serve this up with some cauliflower rice. Time to put it in the air fryer. And we hit the button so it starts cooking. And we'll be back. Last but not least, we're going to go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise to the reserved sauce. I just used the same little mini petite cup because there was already ketchup in it, and there's ketchup in the sauce, it doesn't matter. And this will be our dipping sauce for our potato wedges. Stir or whisk till smooth, and enjoy. To get the whisk out, let me try to do that. I love the little mini whipper. That makes quick work of those little lumps of mayonnaise in there. And I'll keep this in the fridge until it's time to eat. Let those flavors meld together. That's all there is to it. Pretty much everything goes into the dishwasher for cleanup, which is a great feature as well. So I'm back with they're finishing up with my meal. I took all the chicken out. I checked the temperature with the with the digital thermometer, and it's more than done in 40 minutes. Probably could have done a little less. So we're going to plate that up. I'm going to add a little extra piece of pineapple to this one. Some of the pineapple pieces on the bottom really got caramelized. I'm going to serve that with some cauliflower rice. that I had from the freezer. You can serve this with rice if you want as well. And my potatoes I left in only for 30 minutes. Sweet potatoes take longer. Your regular potatoes don't take as long. We're going to serve them up with that sauce that we made from the sauce that went onto the chicken. And we'll give that a try. Just dip one of those in there. Wow. I could drink that, I think. Anyway, that's what's for dinner tonight. Let me know what you're having. Have a great evening. Thanks for joining me.